Okay, this is CDQ Drop a Dime Production YouTube. What we're going to do today is another handyman job. What I found out is that after the cold winter months that we had, we're now in the month of April. Uh, what had happened was one day I had to attach the hose to my faucet so that I could clean certain part of the house. Uh, and what I did is I left the hose connected, and we did have a couple of nights that fell below freezing. And the reason I mention that is sometimes what happens is that water can back up into the faucet and freeze, and it could cause the internal uh, siphon to burst. And when I came out to check to make sure everything was okay, I disconnected the hose from the faucet and I went to turn the water on, and this is what happened when I turned the water completely on. Nothing happens, no water comes out. I wasn't sure what happened. I brought my screwdriver, I tightened up the screw to make sure that that wasn't the case, and now it's really tight. So I turned it again and nothing happens, no water. But what is happening is that every time I turn it, the screw is loosened. So I decided to take this completely off before I went any further with trying to resolve why we were not getting any water. The one thing I wanted to tell you before even starting the repair was that you want to make sure that you disconnect or turn the water valve from this faucet to the off position. If you don't have access to a shut-off valve for the faucet here, then from your water heater, you can actually turn the water off from there. Remember to do that. Save you a lot of trouble in the long run. So I took this off completely. And I removed the faucet handle. And when I removed the faucet handle, I looked in the inside of the faucet handle, and as you can see, it was broken up inside. So I don't know if that was because it's natural wear and tear, or if it had something to do with the cold temperature. I'm sorry, that's a plane overhead. But obviously the internal structure of the handle is cracked inside, and as a result of that, every time I turn the handle, it's not making any connection with this part here. So to make sure that that was the problem, I went to the other faucet and I got the handle from there, and I decided to test to see if the water would come on if I put this one here on. So I'm gonna do that. Put this down. Hand tighten it. Hand screw it in first. Make it a little easier. So again, I'm testing the faucet handle from the opposite side to replace the broken one here, to see if that's the reason why the water isn't coming on because of the faucet handle was broken. So let's take a look and see if that's the case by turning it on. There we go. So that's a good sign, because that means that the faucet itself hasn't froze on the inside. Its internal mechanisms didn't freeze up, so I don't have to purchase the whole thing. If I had to, what I would have to do is I would have to take this guy here and remove this here. I would remove that by loosening it up and then turning it to remove the whole thing and then replace that. But so far that looks like that was the reason why the water wasn't coming on, because of this faucet really broken up. As you can see, that guy is broken up in the inside there, and it wasn't making the connection that it needed to make. Okay, so that was a quick fix. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to replace another faucet handle for the opposite side. But I'm glad that didn't freeze up, because that would have been, like I said, at least about $34 worth of repairs by replacing the whole thing, which I don't have to do. So thank God for that. Okay, so that was a quick fix. Another Handyman CDQ Drop a Dime production. Be blessed and be safe, and we'll see you next time around. So thank you again for watching CDQ Drop a Dime. God bless you.